This is the user interface of Thormulator. Up here we have some global settings. We can randomize a scene. And a scene is basically a collection of settings determining the functionality of the app right now. We can also advance to the next scene after a given time interval here, set very short to 2 seconds. And we can see that down here the performance drop-down menu advances to the next one. We can also randomize a scene after a certain time interval. Again here 2 seconds. We have some extra settings here. Some of them pertain to individual elements and some are global. Some of the settings are part of the randomized scheme and some are not. Here we have the synth view, which is selected right now. The synth view reflects the state of the elements here. So turning on elements will reveal the instrument group associated with the element. In this view, we get a bunch of performance feedback from this window here. We'll see that in action later. And we also have the effects chain. Here is the most important section, the elements section. And this is where you turn elements on and off. For an element to be on or to be active, either the sampler or the synth option or both has to be selected. So right now, only one element is active in the current scene. Here we can select different synth engines. We also have a randomized setting for the preset. If I set it to 1 every time I hit a note on, we'll get a new synth engine. If I set it to 0.5, there's a 50% chance of using the preset I have set up here and a 50% chance of choosing another one. We have a density option here. When density is set to 1, all notes are heard. If density is set to 0.5, there's a 50% chance of sounding a note and a 50% chance of muting a note. If you look down here, you can see that some of the notes I input are heard and some are not heard. We have a gate and a mute option here. When gate is on, elements are only playing when the performer plays, and mute is the opposite. Elements are only heard when the performer is not playing. Down here we saw how we could change scenes and performances, and we can also edit scenes and performances from this pop-up window.